Thank you for bringing that up. We've been trying as hard as we can to stay on top of clean streets and clean the streets up. One of the things that folks have been given a privilege, I can honestly say at first I didn't believe in it, but now I do. PV 311, and we actually use our staff, anything. You know, people daily, like I got 3 pictures today of stuff. Somebody hung sneakers in this neighborhood, never been hung in the neighborhood before, and they reported it. And so, you know, the things that we learn and how we can do this, remove mattress and everything else, is very important to us as local council people as well. It's very important that you call in, report it. If you
I do. I take pictures.
Okay.
I call often.
Yeah.
I'm all around the neighborhood. I get out of my
Sure.
car and I'm taking pictures.
Sure.
You know, I'm taking pictures of the sidewalks with litter.
Sure.
I live right across the street from John Hope Settlement House.
Sure.
And I don't think it's ever been cleaned from Knight Street to Thomas P. Whitten Way unless I clean it.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta definitely.
I can clean the streets and pay taxes too.
I understand that. You're absolutely right. You shouldn't have to do that. And thank you for calling that in. And we will try to figure out exactly what in that area and why aren't you getting attention in that area when you do call in. I like when people send me pictures or directly in my area, I send it directly to staff because we do have the greatest staff ever in the city hall. And I gotta say that they make us shine. They do.
And I knew as soon as you stood up, I was like, oh, yep, we're gonna talk about trash and graffiti, which is really great, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So I will say, I love 311. Also, please do send us the pictures because
I do all the time.
we got folks who can follow us up.
I even go down there and I talk to them personally.
So the thing I think, I'll just say it as like a PSA about graffiti, is that there's you can't remove it under, like, basically you can't remove it in the winter. There's all these like temperature and humidity, and the chemist in me wants to talk about it, but I won't put you through that.
So what do we do with these graffiti artists? Can we pull some skin off their ass?
Well, so one of the things that we know, one of the things that we know to be true is that when, you know, when streets are cleaner, and when like walls and neighborhoods are taken care of, there is less garbage thrown on the street. You know, the WB&A has been fighting for years for public trash cans that we now have up, and we're still working on getting a few up there and getting a trash emptying schedule that's more appropriate. But we gotta keep chipping away at it. You know, we gotta do it together. And I you know, thank you for bulldogging on this issue. I think it's huge. I think it's like this, you know, fundamental thing about how it feels to live in the neighborhood, and I think it's a big piece of it. I also want to lift up some really great mural work that's been happening in the neighborhood. So that beautiful mural.
That's right next door to me. I see it every day. It is wonderful, and I'm
you
just
know,
hoping that no one goes and hops the fence and puts anything over it.
That's right. But I do think I'll stop. More projects like that help change, you know, how people treat their walls and their streets. So thank you.
I do want to talk about the streets, yes, actually, because it's not just a city issue. The reason why the city has so many problems is because the city doesn't have enough money. The city budget is in terrible shape. And in Massachusetts and Connecticut, there is state aid for local roads. And so I'm introducing a bill. State aid. In Connecticut, it's called Town Aid Road. Massachusetts, it's called Chapter 90.
I'm saying, where is it here? I thought we were paying car taxes that took, well, that
There
takes care of the
is
schools.
there is
Sorry.
no state aid for local roads. I'm introducing a bill to do a state bond for local roads. Although I have to say it's had to be sent back down to the legislative lawyers twice because they just can't get into their heads the idea that the money goes to local roads. They keep writing in state. So hopefully the bill will be fixed, and I'll be introducing it this week. But we need to have the same kind of program. Most states have it. The fact that we don't is at the core of the reason why our municipal streets are in such terrible condition.
Well, I work for the city of Providence, and I'm one of the city inspectors. Then I understand her question very well, and we do get a lot of complaints from 311. And believe me, we're trying to serve this problem as soon as we get them. But one of the issues, I know they arrested somebody not that long ago who was doing graffiti in the neighborhood, no? Yes. But
So did he scrub the walls? Did he clean, do anything?
I do not
To
know.
make up for what he or she destroyed? Because that's what they should be doing. They should
I
have
agree.
stick-
I agree. They
stick
should
of
send
penalty,
them.
Punishment. You
I
can't just
agree.
slap on
Community
them and then go right
service.
back out and keep doing it.
I agree with you that we should give them community service, send them to clean those issues. But I don't really know what happened. I know he was in court, and I know he had to go back to court to see, to fight this issue. But the city you know, sometimes they clean it, and 2 days later it's back on. It's not that the city don't do it. It's sometimes they do, and then as soon as like 3 or 9 after, it's back in there, and you know. But I believe that both of the city council are doing the best to try to keep the city the cleaner and less graffiti better. Thank you.
Does the mayor still have a graffiti task force?
Yes.
They do, but they can only come out in certain weather to remove graffiti. Anything under below 45 degrees, they can't do it.
It'll be warm next weekend.
Warm today.
Yeah.
It was warm today.
So once again, this is about the intestinal fortitude. Is it a priority? Obviously, it's not. To answer your question about, you know, those that have been apprehended, and I wasn't aware of that, certainly it falls out of their hands, so it falls in the hands of the court system, correct? Now it's up to them to decide, you know, what kind of punishment. So the prosecutor could suggest that as part of their punishment, community service, and they'd have to sweep something, clean
All
something.
they get is a slap on the wrist and they go right back out and do the
Because-
same
because
crimes
it's-
again and again.
I don't mean to, it's not a priority. That's the problem.
It should be.
But it's not. It's not. And
That's sad.
again, you
Because our city
to, you
looks
call
like a
421 city, call 421 city, you're gonna go right into the mayor's office, and you should let him know. that
I
it's a
have, I've talked
Not
to
only
him.
you, not only you. I don't mean this for you personally, I mean this for everyone. Call 421 city, and you'll get right into the mayor's office, and you let him know that it's a priority, because it's a quality of life issue. It affects our children, affects our pets, affects everything, our home values, our quality of life, everything that we stand for, and everything that we're all about, right?
Right.
And the other thing is too, you know, we're down over 100 police officers. We need to make sure that we're a full complement. And you need to tell
I'll
them
make the
that.
citizens arrest.
The problem is that a lot of crimes that come before the municipal court are no longer considered crimes. The mayor has indicated that he doesn't want people arrested for certain things, even petty misdemeanors. So just something to think about.